Blue hair is back by popular demand. Good afternoon, party people. It's your girl Yael, aka Blueberry Beret, and this is your news with a view. First, big time veep flex. VP Kamala Harris served in a tie-breaking vote this week. The first step in Democrats being able to bypass the GOP and the need to pass the COVID relief bill. Now, my personal prejudices may have gotten the best of me this week, as I thought they always had the ability to do this. But my TikTok family was quick to remind me that this is only possible now because they have a majority. Here's hoping that the Democrats flex this power a little bit more instead of being the pansies the party is normally known for being. Up next, this blue life should matter. A Louisiana deputy took his own life this week after lamenting the issues with institutionalized racism and police brutality. Lafayette Parish Deputy Clyde Kerr III was a 43-year-old Louisiana native, Army veteran, and the father of 2 boys. I can't imagine what must have been going through this man's head, knowing that he worked for a system where people who looked like him were significantly mistreated on a daily basis. He espoused a few of these ideas on his social media pages, but I don't know if they'll ever do the justice of really capturing the way this man felt. Rest in peace, soldier. Finally, this week's What the Fuck moment comes courtesy of a federal judge. Judge Trevor N. McFadden, a Trump appointee, to OK Jenny Cudd's permission slip to go to Mexico for 4 days. Wondering who Jenny Cudd is, she's one of the Capitol rioters who proudly conducted her insurrection last month. They're not even bothering to conceal the racism anymore, are they? All jokes aside, this week was kinda heavy. Between the Diamond Hand movement falling apart on Wall Street, the SEC charging an asset management firm, GPB Capital, with fraud for conducting a Ponzi scheme, the whole coup in Myanmar, Hong Kong unveiling a dystopian fiction-like educational system, a number of other crazy-ass things. The casual observer of this particular broadcast might ask, what made you choose these 3 stories? The simplest answer that I could think of was that they painted a broader picture of what's going on in America and always has been. Contrary to popular belief, racism isn't the only thing that I talk about. I highlight other social ills, probably not as much as this one. And the reason for that is straightforward. Racism is a stupid concept. The idea that the color of your skin should automatically guarantee you better treatment, no brighter an idea than saying that the color of your hair, the color of your eyes, the way your teeth are set should guarantee that you receive certain types of treatment. And these 3 stories illustrate the reason why this is stupid. In one corner, you have a black woman who made her career off of putting black and brown bodies in jail, now holding the second most powerful seat in the country, and using that seat to push through much needed aid for the rest of the country. It doesn't absolve her of her crimes, but it still makes you wonder if the ends justified the means. Were the lives whose future she stole worth taking away so that we could have aid for a better day later on down the line? And then, in the other corner, you have the deputy sheriff who was so overcome by what was taking place in his own department as well as what was happening nationwide, that not only did he speak out against institutionalized racism and police brutality, but was so overwhelmed to the point where he needed to take his own life, and asking if the ends of him doing that justified the means. All of this is underscored by a Capitol rioter basically getting a free pass to go to Mexico from a federal judge. So after the QAnon shaman, you know, the idiot in the buffalo pelt rug, it's okay to receive organic food to consume after going on a hunger strike in jail. He tells me had the color of these people's skin been vastly different, that wouldn't have been their outcomes. Why do I talk about racism? There are no parts of me that want retribution on white people, contrary to what it might seem. I don't want to see them enslaved. I don't want to see them killed. I don't want to see any of those things. All I want to see is a fair and just society. And what I do know is that that can't exist so long as racism is still alive. That plus, if we tackle racism and get rid of it, we'll have a much better chance of being able to tackle global warming. As I've said before, Elon Musk ain't taking us broke motherfuckers to space. Seriously, Elon said he ain't taking us to space unless we take loans out. And I ain't trying to be a slave in space. If y'all enjoyed this broadcast, do me a big favor and go ahead and download my book, The Detox, available now on Amazon Kindle. No, I do not have a print version, and that's only because I'm extremely finicky about design and I haven't found a processor that I like enough yet. But I appreciate you guys' support, and I'll see you guys next week. Never been afraid of doing time.